YouTube. Never fear, Logan J's here, back with another Sneakerhead Saturday unboxing review. I got to just do it so you know where these came from. I was able to pre-order these basically. You know, they got the whole, we got these exclusively waiting on you, you know, and I was on it. So I was lucky enough to get them the day or two before the release. So I was happy I was able to secure these. Let's get into the unboxing so you can see what these are. Oh yeah. You can see. Nike, yes, you already know. Bang, bang, look at that thing. It's the Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG. And get you the style code right there. Let's see. 555-088-030. And the colorway is, come on, black, pine green, white, gym red. So you already know what these are. Got your stamp up the top right there. Tissue paper. Ooh. Okay. Whoa. Oh man. Whoa. Damn. Get that. Oh yeah. Ooh. It's an amazing feeling. I haven't done that in a while. Because that potency on that smell there, man, it freaking hits you. You know what I'm saying? You like, I need it. Oh, I need to smell that thing. So, but yeah, let's see these bad boys. Okay, let me show you these really quick. Of course, they came with an extra set of red laces. There they are, and they don't have no Nike or Jumpman on the baggie. There, as you can see. How should I take it again? Lower the sneaker too low so you can see it. But yeah. So yeah, these we're going with Pine Green 2.0. Because you know, they're called Pine Green. Yeah, they come with red laces, but Jordan brand is not trying to call these Gucci, even though these are very feeling of a Gucci because of the red, basically. Hits right there, and extra set of laces. Even the insole, jumping all over the place, but the insole right there is in red, Nike Air. Your black sock liner and insole. And start out with the outsole. It's that pine green Air Jordan 1 outsole, white, pure white midsole with white stitching on the midsole. You got your black tumble leather upper, and you have this pine green tumble leather upper, and it's all tumble leather upper. And then here, this is not looking tumble leather. It does look a little bit, but you got the whole Air Jordan very glossy over this whole leather, so it looks tumble leather. I wouldn't imagine this is not tumble leather. It's, you can only see the edges, you can't see the whole tumble through it, but I'd say tumble leather. This, you can see the tumbled here. The back is all tumbled. So the front as well here. Get your Nike Air there. Very bright, vibrant red there. Black laces on this one, and you know, extra set of laces. And that's the sneaker, and you got your like nylon tongue there, black tongue. This like cloth material on the back part where the foam is hidden under there. It's like a gray foam, I see. And you can see that. But production date on these is 9/18, 19, 11, 21, 19. The thing's all like very close, not separated. I was like, what the hell? Uh, 9, 18, 19, 11, 21, 19. Yep, there it is. And but yeah, as far as the sneaker, these are fire. I love the color blocking. I love the, you know, basically the bread color blocking. And I know a lot of people don't like this. I mean, I know it is what it is. They did that last year with the turbo greens, which I got and I returned them. I'm gonna have to look for a used pair. I don't know why I did that, but I did. I'm here to admit it. Returned them to Nike. I got them. I might just show you a video really quick. And new pickup. Woo! Yeah. Oh, it just felt weird and mixed feelings about it. But honestly, I should have just kept them. Sometimes you do that. Sometimes you like buy them, think you want to keep them, and then I don't know, just so that thing threw me off. The green, I was like, I'm not feeling that color. But after seeing it so many times, you're like, you kind of liked it, and you should have just kept it, and you didn't. So those are one of the ones I say I really regret, because if you pass on a sneaker, that means you didn't even try. You just, nah, I'm good. I copped them and I turned them. Here, back. Here, take this back. The only thing that now is that I got 11.5, and now I have changed to an 11, and I think I could go down to a 10.5. Same issue I have with the Theodora N9000 and 9002. I think these things run a little bit big. The highest size I have in an Air Jordan 1 is a 12. So to go down to a 10.5 is very extreme. I never owned the Air Jordan 1, and I was asking around, and I remember I asked a young man, he was like, you go up. And I went up to a 12 without thinking 11.5 is my size. But I remember for the longest I was an 11, but that's the thing with sizing. And anyway, though, enough of that. The sneakers, these ones, they to me run big, and you can go down. I mean, I'm gonna see if I get a size 10.5, and I'll let you know how that goes. But size 11, after I wore them, they break in, and it feels like I could go down even more. But yeah, so the turbo greens, I got an 11.5 last year. So if I could find a used pair, size 11, I think I'm gonna cop for a reasonable price, because I see the prices climbing up on those. And again, I did it, man. I returned them. So yeah, yes, you gotta admit when you're wrong. You know, you gotta tell it. You gotta tell how it is. You gotta tell the truth right there. So, but yeah, the upper is not shiny at all. It is like a matte look to it. The green is not shiny at all, but it works. I don't know how to explain it, especially compared to the Shattered Backboard 3.0s. Those things are very shiny, and these are very dull. But these are just enough. Like compared to this here, you can see how shiny this is compared to here. This is not shiny. It almost feels like a nubuck almost. I know this is leather, but it gives you like a nubuck feel to them. It's strange, but it is. But I wonder how these look with white laces. Man, that white would make this shit pop possibly. But yeah, more than likely I'm gonna go with the black laces. Yeah, these are fire. Prices ain't too bad right now. You know the whole thing with Jordan 1s, eventually over time they go up. Real quick, I don't normally watch the what was it, the damn, what was it? I don't remember. But anyway, the sneaker battle, I don't remember what the hell is it called. There was this big thing where people were talking about the Jordan 1 and Jordan 11, and there was like one time and the other one didn't. Again, was it the Bread Toe and the Concord? And we know the Concord is very iconic, you know, and it lost to the Bread Toe 1. Now, from the feel of that small audience, it just goes to show you the power of the Air Jordan 1 and what it does to people. Because this sneaker, I mean, it's not saying that it is, but the balance of power has starting to shift, and this one's coming up. And you know, Jordan 11s are #1, and they sell for most of one colorway. I don't know if you're gonna be able to sell a million pairs of Bread Toes, but I actually picked the Bread Toes. I own both Bread Toes and the Concords, and I mean, I've always loved the Concord. But there's this thing, I'm not gonna get into it, but there's this story that happened in 2011 that never made the Concord the same. It just, it's not the same anymore to me. Doesn't mean the same. So that's kind of like actually why. And two, when I saw the Bread Toes, I almost had them up to passing the Breads, because Breads are #1, but it's just not doing it. The color is not fully there. The red is not as great as it could be, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, the shift of power is changing. The only way to truly see the power of the Air Jordan 1, and if it could do it, is to release at least 1 million pairs or 2 of the Bread or Chicago and C, because those are the 2 most wanted pairs. They released the Royals a couple years ago, but they ain't going for much. People want Chicago's a lot. Has changed due to Virgil when he released 2017 the Air Jordan 1 off-white. Same thing went up a little bit with the UNC ones. Those went up a little bit too, because he released them. It was 2018 for those. But they changed things. He changed things, believe it or not. Yeah, the Fragments came out in 2014, and 2013 Air Jordan brand came out with the ones and started redoing them again. And the Royals of 2013, which my brother Naeem15 helped me get, was one of the most rarest ones. People went crazy. That did not release online. That one did not release online. People went crazy. They were going for 1,000, like what people are paying for shattered backboards right now. And then they released a 2017 version, and then came back down. So of course, when you do numbers in limited, you know, you kind of can see how it is. But Jordan brand doesn't release super limited numbers in their Jordan 1s normally. Everybody's able to get them, The only way you don't get them is in collabs, and then you're hurting. Even then, supposedly the Travis Scott's release over 100,000. So in the right colorway, you could sell 1 million, possibly 2. I know that if they release breads, one, I'm buying several. Oh yes, yes, yes. But they don't. But that's the only way to really tell what it is. But the balance of power is changing. It's not there because the Air Jordan 11 is still the highest one, and that's what people go after every Christmas, holidays. It is there. You can't deny it. It's there. They sell. They just sell, man. They're number one. What, 10 releases of these or 8 releases probably sell of these, and you just sell one, and or I don't know how many they released, but it takes a couple releases to get to the Air Jordan 11. And they make a ton of them. Wonder what Air Jordan 11's coming out this year. Supposedly it's all black with like silver. I don't know if that's true, but and then clear outsole, a little hint of blue. We'll see if that is. It's similar to like a Space Jam, or like a silver there, and but we'll see. But yeah, YouTube, enough of this long video, and you know, me talking about the Air Jordan 1. But here you have it. All right, YouTube, peace.